That's my air conditioner compressor button. This air conditioner unit here is all busted inside. It got burned up. The only thing that works is the fan and the temperature, and that's it. So that turns the compressor on. Pretty bad. Picked up a reman unit here. We'll get it installed here. Alright, so there's our compressor. I'm going to put a little grease on those threads as I typically do. Get to this one's about 25 foot-pounds. And this one. That one uses right there. This one, 30 pounds. Right. I put this one. Let's get my son. Hot. Alright, got our gauge set here. Typically just stick it through the spring there, and then this will go, watch out for my little grease there. And that goes back on there because that's R12 and this is 134 right there. Just a little Harbor Freight pump. Alright, so we got a high side and we got a low side. So I usually just do a quickie in the low side. That one opens. Let's see, make sure we don't have it partially charged, and we're good. Alright, that's good. That's tight. I'll flip that on. And we'll just be watching this blue gauge. And we'll do about 30 minutes evacuation on that one. Alright, so after a half an hour, shut our gauge off. And down to that we go. That comes off of there. Move this out of the way. Put our tank on there, and we'll crack our line. And we always have to purge it just a little bit because there's some air in there. Now, move you guys over here. Take my lens down to a minimum. Alright, tank is open all the way. Alright, we're ready. I'm just dumping it in on the low side. Now the trick to this is that this thing will actually stop taking Freon or 134A until it needs to be started. You can hear the switch clicked on. Alright, sounds like it's stopped taking. We'll shut that off. Make sure that's all good to go. Everything's plugged in, that's good. We'll get our belt put back on our compressor. I just kind of carefully laid it there just so it wouldn't be a tough one to put back on. I converted this truck also to a plastic fan right in here. Some people would disagree, but one good thing about it is that that plastic fan has a lot less rotating weight, so if the fan were to ever become damaged, then it wouldn't take out the water pump as quickly. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to fire this thing up, and I am going to do a high side as well. Alright, let's see if I can do this without that falling. I don't have my stand any longer. I typically want to feel that accumulator just to see if it's getting cold. Typically want about 175 against about 25 to 30. So I'll keep adding until I get right to the edge. 150, we'll check it there. Now I always put these in the side register. Most people will put them in the center register, which is right here. And there's always a lot colder air in the center register, but I do this little trick in the side register, because if the side register is actually pretty cool, then That means the rest of the passenger compartment will be nice and cool as well. Now this one has an actual idler. That'll bring us up to about 1400 RPM. There's 175, and there's about 15, so it's pretty low still. So you can add just a little bit more. A little black gauge right here is what we're looking at, the inside gauge. I'm curious as to what happened to this compressor, so I've got my big pliers here. Should be good. So this will go in, it sets up inside this hub. Go. There's no core on it. See, and that's a wave washer. So that's basically a connecting rod. The way this works is this goes in here, and as it goes down, the whole thing moves down and then up. And when it moves up and down, it's got a set of valves inside here. Each plate has these valves on it. It opens on one end, on one stroke, and then it opens on this stroke here. So that gives you your intake, and then the other is discharge. But why was it knocking so bad? It does have some wear patterns on it. These are Teflon sealing rings, by the way. And see, this is a valve as well right here that blows through in here, and then as it moves to the side, it pulls through the other side, a little bit like a two-stroke engine almost. Uses the crankcase as pressure. from what I'm understanding anyway. And I'm sure somebody will comment and say, no, that's not how it works. But still should show me some sort of a area where there was a knock. I did see that. That was one thing. Maybe that's what it was that I was looking at. It kind of threw me. Oh yeah. So that's a thrust bearing. That's the end thrust bearing. Yeah. So that's what happened. You can see. This had fallen down there and I didn't see it, but you can see the galling on this washer right here. It's pretty bad. And then this bearing, you can see it's collapsed. And I noticed too that there's a few of these little bearing pieces here. Those had come out of there. So it was not too much longer and that thing probably would have thrown pieces out the side of it. So, had plenty of oil in it, looks like. Maybe it just wasn't manufactured correctly, or it was its time. Anyway, I guess that's it for now. Bye.